hello, urthpainter. Tried to find a spot out of the wind and traffic noise. You can see on those leaves over there, definitely dealing with some moving air. It's actually been like that for the last week here where I live. And today actually isn't as bad, but it's still pretty bad. It's probably 15 mile per hour persistent wind with gusts up to 25, something like that. And of course, on the ride that I'm doing, I'm getting into crosswinds. So what we got today? That's a new look. So Begode ET Max. With some of my goofy setup, I'll talk a little bit about it. So I've had it for, I think, 5 days, maybe 6 days. 5 days. Got the Grizzly pads on it. I moved the pedals to the lowest setting. I did do both the updates on the wheel, both the firmware updates for the board and for the BMS. I did ride it with the pedals at the original spot, which I think is 2 spots up. And I figured, just to start with, I wanted max stability, so I moved the pedals down to the lowest level. I'm using the E-Rides pedals. I also removed the risers from the toes and the heels just to have a flat pedal, which I've discovered is just more comfortable for me. I think I prefer just the flat pedal to having any kind of like arc on my foot while it's resting on the pedal. I'm currently have it set at -3 for the pedal level, which moves it forward. I think a few degrees, maybe 1.5 degrees. I'm not sure. Probably either 1.5 or 3 degree. And then I'm also riding on soft mode. So between having the pedals a little bit forward and soft mode, it's helping me move the amount of weight that this wheel is around with relative ease. I'm generally not a soft mode fan, but I actually really like the feel of soft mode right off the bat on this wheel. The first thing, it's funny, I should have been the first thing I said. The first thing you notice about this wheel is it's incredibly heavy wheel. I think it's like basically every bit of 110 pounds, probably like 108, 109, something like that. Which is very heavy. I think it's heavier than the Monster Pro. But I will say, I think it has to do with this tire suspension, maybe the lower weight, also the lower pedals. You don't feel the weight when you're riding it. I'm sure there are certain situations, like going downhill, in certain situations where all of a sudden that weight will sneak up on you. But really, it has a very nice ride feel, even though it is a big heavy wheel. A little bit about the pad setup. I originally just had this one way down by my foot. This is in the same location, but the wheel is so big and tall, having this down so far, my upper leg kind of just felt lost up here, and my knee would actually kind of like drift past this front point, which is why I put these pads on. I think these are unnecessary now that I moved this up and I moved this soft pad below. So both of this is just sections of a yoga mat, really, really soft foam. And then I velcroed this piece to the Grizzly pad. You can see my foot actually fits in nice and snug, but it also can release really fast. I don't know about the system. I've done stuff kind of like this on previous wheels that I've really liked. It's definitely kind of 1.0, but so far so good. And it'll be interesting on the durability on that, how long that lasts, and if I like it, if I stick with a system that's kind of like it. So far, like I said, so good. because I want something that kind of secures my foot in there. And I wouldn't say snugly, but I want to have that feeling above my foot. But at the same time, I want to be able to release at any time and get out. And that is kind of what this system is providing right now. Suspension, it's recommended. I have the pressure in here at 100, which is basically recommended. I don't think that that has much to do with the actual suspension. I think it has to do with the keeping everything right with the settings. Red rebound, blue, what is that, compression, blue compression, red rebound. So I have the compression basically at the halfway point, and I have the rebound closer to fully open than fully closed. So if fully closed is righty-tighty all the way, I have the compression halfway back, and I have the rebound about 2/3 the way back, unscrewing to the left. I'm not 100% sure if that's my best setting at the moment, but I don't mind it. It has a nice cushy feel. I think, yeah, this one came with the 900-pound spring on request. Again, so far so good. I really have no complaint in terms of the suspension, the ride feel. Like I said, the initial thing I had, the shock of this wheel, is its weight. It's just a big, big, heavy wheel. My final kind of comparison with this wheel, some people will probably ride it like a sports car, like a performance vehicle, but to me it kind of feels like Grandpa's Cadillac. You know, Grandpa's Cadillac was big and heavy, but Grandpa's Cadillac also had a V8 and had a ton of power and a ton of get up and go. And it was a smooth cruiser, and that's kind of how I feel this thing is. It's a big, powerful, smooth cruiser, and that's probably how I'll end up riding it and its place in my collection. I haven't done a range test, but I would agree with other riders that it's basically a 50-mile wheel, but if you ride it really, really, really fast, you can reduce that. If you keep your speed limit down, you can increase that. But essentially it's like a 50, 60-mile wheel, something like that. So I've been doing easy rides, just learning, getting used to it. I'm going to do a little cruise, bike path back into Missoula, and that's what's on the agenda.
The march is on, never ending. Time keeps its own time. Here we stand at beginning, and in goes passing us by. And I can't dream for us all. I hope I'm in a better state when here and now crumbles and falls, and you who make worlds collide. I knew you'd come knocking one day, unannounced like a thief in the night. So tell me, how do you do? Finally I meet you. You don't know what I've been through, waiting and wondering about you. I had a dream my trip would end up at you, and now I know paradise.
Man, that was brilliant. It's not the most interesting ride, but man, this wheel, it just pretty much makes every mile a ton of fun. In that way, it reminds me of the Master. May not have the greatest range, but those miles that you do get are very good ones. Never ended a ride out in front of Dillard's. We got Buddy 125. Nice looking sky blue scooter. Next to the Begode ET Max. -3 on the pedals. Alright, that was fun. Made it this far. Thanks for watching.